So I'm sitting in the seat of my little ranch vehicle, and I thought I would take a minute to tell you a story. So the ranch is that direction. My house is up there in the trees. There's a cow. Okay, so we're in the middle of fire season here, and last night about 10:30 the power went out, and my husband and I both thought there must be a fire someplace. But it also was breezy, and I stood out on the porch last night about 12:30 and listened to the wind go crazy. And in the middle of the night, this tree came down, and that's the length of it. And it fell across the driveway, and it landed on that fence that I just pulled up back together. My husband's been out here using a chainsaw on it. But there are two-year-old dogs that live in this field with Scrunchy Cow here, and Oreo and whomever up there, Oreo and Strawberry. Anyway, through the night, these two dogs barked a lot, and they chirped and they sounded anxious, and they don't typically do that, except that I typically in the summertime have the fan going, and so I thought, well, maybe I just don't normally hear them. Maybe they are kind of noisy dogs. But it wasn't, was an anxious bark. And this morning when I tried to leave with a couple of dogs to go to the vet, I found that there's this tree down across the driveway. I drove down here to take a look, and that fence was scrunched down far enough that it was only 2 feet high. Now, it would be very easy for those two dogs to jump out and take off, which is why I came down to look at it before I went to the vet, because I wanted to make sure that I'd have dogs home when I got home. And they did not leave. They stayed with their cows, and their chirpy bark was really appropriate. They didn't lose their minds. They just stayed down here with the cows and supervised the situation and let me know there was something wrong. And fool that I am, I just decided they were young dogs, we were being noisy, and it was tough to sleep without my fan going. So, who's the sharp one here? I think it's my dogs. Thank you, dogs.